The jQuery fadeIn method can take a number of arguments that allows you to be specific with jQuery about how you'd like something to be faded in. So here what I'm doing is I'm saying every paragraph in the page, faded in, I want the duration to be 2000 milliseconds or 2 seconds. The easing will be swing. And then I'm passing as a third argument a callback function. This callback function is the complete function. So this function will execute once the fade in has completed. Inside this function, I'm saying every paragraph, which I've defined up here, change the text to fade in complete, and then add the done class. The done class has been defined up here. It's p.done. So that just says any paragraph with the class of done has text color of white and background color of green. So to put it all in context, I've got this fade in button here. I've got a refresh button which simply refreshes the page, and then I've got a paragraph that has a style attribute with a display of none. So that means that when the page loads, that paragraph will not be visible. So for the fade in button, down here I've set up a click event handler and said, hey, when the button with the ID of fade is clicked, execute this callback. And in that callback, I define $P, which is just a reference to every paragraph on the page. I'm saying every paragraph on the page faded in, and here are the specifics. Make it take 2 seconds, make the easing swing, and then provide this callback function. So when the fade in is complete, we want to change the text and we want to add the CSS class. So let's see how this all works. Right now the paragraph is not visible on the page, but when I click this button, the paragraph fades in. And then when the fade is finished, the done class is added, which forces the background color to green and the text to white. So I'll refresh it, play it one more time. And now let's inspect the page and see the changes in the DOM as the fade is happening. So once again, this paragraph here has the style equals display none, so it's not visible. If I were to take this away, you'd see it. So it's not visible. And then when I click this button, the paragraph slowly fades in, and that happens because the opacity is slowly changed, which fades the button in. Now if I were to say add a few more paragraphs to the page in the code here, I'll come up here and change this to this, save it, and then when I refresh the page, watch what happens now. I've got 3 paragraphs that fade in, and then in each case when the fade is complete, the done class is added, which changes the text to white and the background color to green. So the reason this all happens is because the fade in method allows you to provide some specifics, which tells jQuery exactly how you want it to operate. Here I'm saying take 2 seconds, make the easing swing, and here's my complete function. It's a callback, and in the callback I change the text and I add this class. So you can really be more specific about how you want an element faded in using jQuery's fade in method.